Oh wait, there's nothing here. Ah, there you go. Yeah, that one. Wait. I don't get it. 8 minutes ago. What? Alright, cool. I hope this works. And I'll have the chat right here. Guys, if anyone joins, I'm not trying to be funny with what's it called? The title. I generally, can you hear me? Anyway, let's game until someone joins or whatever. Let me see. Where is FNAF? Why can't I get back to my game? Oh, yeah, there you go. It just looks weird. Let's do this. I'm the best at this map, but I'm still like ass. And yeah, if anyone could let me know if they can't hear me or if I'm way too freaking loud, because I wouldn't know. Oh shit, there you go. Please, Scott, I need 5 laps at Freddy's. We need this game. It has its problems, okay? It does. But I want FNAF. I don't care what anyone says. I want FNAF. Like, this shit could be peak. We could have peak. Will we? I don't know. I can hear you? Okay, that's great. I hope I'm not too loud or anything like that. But yeah, okay, maybe I'll change the stream name then, because that's really what I was wondering. It was also kind of a Tape Girl reference, like Help Wanted. But also, I've never streamed before, so... Oh shit, I'm fucked. Oh my god, oh my god. Sorry guys, I'm kind of busy. But, yeah, I will change the stream name, because... Oh my god, I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, whew. Day shift. Have you guys ever played the FNAF demo? I like just downloaded it like the other week. It's kind of awesome. Like, it does have its problems. Like if you pause the game and then like unpause it, it'll like just go like this. It won't stop. Sometimes. So I have to be really careful. And then sometimes it'll just crash, which sucks. But I think, you know, I can still have a blast. Hey, second place, not bad. After this, I will switch to Mimic, because I think Secret of the Mimic, it has what I need to really, like, I don't know, Steel Wool, they tease their next games in their, you know, previous games. Even if they don't, like, if we don't get it at the time, they do. Because if you remember... I'm like trying to reach out, but I'm also racing. Yeah, I've played it. Last time was with Trash Gang Cart. Yeah, true. They did add that Trash in the Gang cart, which is really funny. I would play that one, but this one's... I'm pretty sure this cart's faster, or I just like it better. In terms of the anniversary, I'm expecting similar to last year, just a message from Scott saying he has nothing to show as of now. That makes sense. I mean, it's good not to get your hopes up, really. But I don't know. I would be lying if I say I don't have, like, my hopes up. I want something. Oh my god. You know, it's crazy. The Twisted Wolf, he grabs you and then he fills your battery up all the way. It's like, alright, thanks. Appreciate that. If we don't get a game announcement anniversary, I'm hoping we at least get a release date for 5 Labs. Yes, okay, that's why I'm playing 5 Labs. I want news on 5 Labs. You know, of course, there was those rumors, and then the dude who was like, oh yeah, this game's pretty much canceled, he had to, like, you know, backtrack and be like, okay, that's not actually confirmed. Like, so it's like, why did you say that then? I don't know. I mean, it was the guy who made the music, right? So, and the music is, like, done, pretty sure. You can find it on YouTube. Like, there's way more tracks than just the 3 you play in the demo. And so yeah, the guy who made the music, he just dropped all the songs because he was like, oh, this game's canceled, so you guys can have the music. So it's on YouTube, but the game's not out, obviously. And you know, that doesn't fill me with, like, the most confidence about the game. You know, someone who worked on the game saying it's canceled. But he did say, okay, that's not actually, like, confirmed. Alright. And yeah, I mean, they could still work on this game with the music already being done and, like, you know. Alright, I'm fucked. So, you know, I want something. I do want, if it's canceled, then just let us know, rip the band-aid off. But nothing has changed. It still says planning to come out this year. So the next FNAF game, it's probably going to be 5 Labs, unless they cancel it. And if they cancel it, just let us know, like, so that I can mourn properly, right? Then at least I know, and then I don't have to be, like, hung up on it. Let me move on. Because yeah, I just don't understand. If it's canceled, then why not say that? So just some news, an update, even if it's bad news. Just communicate, and the community has been saying that. Just communicate, you know. So yeah, I hope for some news on FNAF. I really hope it's not canceled. I really hope it's not. I do want this game. It could be so fun. Like I was telling people, like, imagine the streams, you know, tournaments and just, yeah, racing against your friends. It'd be so awesome. All right. Not too bad. I guess I'm thinking about how Scott hasn't really done anything for any anniversary that wasn't celebrating 5 years. That's fair. But also, I think they've been cooking some things up, and this is just the perfect opportunity as, like, a celebration to show it off, even if it's not, like, you know, done. Some sneak peeks into what's going on and some communication. Just updates, you know. And I'm not expecting a trailer or anything, but I at least want, like, you know, some people have been saying this, just the title of the next game. We'll be eating off of that for, like, a long time. We have a lot to work with if we just have the title, right? Like, something. Okay, let me see about switching this to Mimic, because I do want to show. I'm gonna open up Mimic real quick, or try. Here, let me exit out of here, or try. It's hard to, oh my god, there you go. Because Mimic, that's where I think the clues onto the next game would be, in Secret of the Mimic. So, stream might go black for a bit here, until I open Mimic, but I will open Mimic, and we'll get into there, and I will tell you guys my predictions. Because I think there's crumbs in the last game. An actual in-game screenshot, whatever new game is coming out, would be nice. I agree. Yeah. That would be amazing. Let me just check how it's looking here. Oops. There you go. Let me fix this, because I have an ultra wide monitor. I have Mimic, like, not full screen, because or else it would be, actually I guess I could have it full screen. Actually, let me just do that. And oh my god, my PC's, like, screaming at me. Like running Secret of the Mimic already, my PC starts like dry heaving. But I will get into Secret of the Mimic because I have my thoughts, and I might run Chicken Space 3 because Chicken Space 3 has this water level, and we'll get there. We'll get there maybe. But yeah, let me know if the screen looks fine. I'm gonna run into my save and Mimic, and yeah. An in-game screenshot would be nice. So they did post the teaser, right, with the like pool area and the floaties, and people have talked about that already. But there's this fellow YouTuber and game developer, Toasted Perfection, who, you know, has kind of the perspective as, let me know if the audio is like off at all, or the visuals, you know, if you can see what I'm playing, because I'm in Mimic right now. Anyway, so Toasted Perfection, shout out. It was his opinion that the pool screenshot wasn't like actually from in the game. Thank you, Glitch. I appreciate that. Because in his opinion, it looked like it was made really hastily and just for the teaser, specifically for the teaser. And that makes sense to me, that they wouldn't reveal, because you remember in Help Wanted 2, they had that Secret of the Mimic teaser, right? And they made a whole building for it and stuff, but that didn't actually like appear in the game. It wasn't spoiling anything that we would actually see here, but they made it specifically just to tease the game, right? So yeah, that pool teaser might not be an actual in-game screenshot, but I would love to see something like actually from in the game. So yeah, that was Toasted's perspective on that, which kind of makes like theorizing on the image maybe not as like I don't know, we can still have good ideas. Like, okay, people have been saying, and I've been saying, of course, Chica's Secret Water Park or whatever, just a funny name for it, or Freddy's Fantasy Water Park, or the Freddy Fazbear's Mech Aquarium, something like that, right? Water definitely seems to be coming into play, and that would be really cool to see, because it's not just those two Tales stories. There's Drowning from Tales from the Pizzaplex, and that is like a VR water park, but it's still like, I mean, I don't actually know. I haven't read that story. I haven't had the chance, but I don't know if it's like a Fazbear branded water park, or if it's just like a general, like a basic location within the Pizzaplex VR thing. But then in the other Tales story, Semi-Canophobia, it is like a Freddy's water park. Let's see, what am I pulling out? I'm pulling out all the relevant collectibles to like my predictions, and we'll set them all out and we'll talk about them, because and you might see some ideas taking shape here. But yeah, in Semi-Canophobia, it like is a Fazbear location, and someone mentioned this on Twitter, and not many people have been talking about it, but I mean, there's mentions here and there. Felix the Shark, that story. It's an OMC fishing game. That's excellent point. You're on kind of the same train of thought as I am. Do I have everything? I'm missing one. I pulled these out earlier. I'm missing one. I think I passed it. Yes, there you go. Well, okay, two of these are kind of duplicates, but it's fine. So, I guess it works here, but I want a prettier setting, so I'm gonna go out there. Okay, I guess I'll start talking about it. So the White Tiger is a big maybe for me. I don't really see it, but maybe, because we have Tiger Rock, right, in the Tales from the Pizzaplex stories. And since we got Mimic and we saw Tiger at the beginning of like the earlier parts of the timeline, then will he be coming to the games? Maybe if it's like a Security Breach 2 kind of thing, because this game had Roxy, it had Monty, and Monty looked exactly like he did in Security Breach, right, in R&D. So I had Monty, I had Roxy, and Roxy has her green highlights and the purple lipstick. So I was like, she looks so modern. Even though it's like way in the past, it looks like modern Roxy, right? With the purple, with the green highlights and the purple hair. She looks like, you know, she's wearing her glam makeup or whatever. But she's supposed to be like Dead Eye Rodeo Roxy and stuff. But anyway, Roxy we see in the past and in the future. Of course, Big Top we see here in the past and then as DJ Music Man. And there's Chica, of course. There's Freddy. Freddy's a little more subtle, I guess. But then Tiger. We get Tiger in the past, but we don't see Tiger Rock in the games, right? But maybe we still could. But that's a big maybe for me because he doesn't fit the water theming. But if it's a new location and, you know, Freddy's out of commission, Bonnie's already been taken out. But, you know, all the glam rocks are all messed up. So they might have to, because, you know, in FNAF 3, they banned the spring locks and they're like, all right, well, now we don't have our star characters or something, two of them. So we gotta use replacement suits and whatever. They might not be very relevant, but it's kind of just backup. So they might have to resort to using other mascot suits if they don't have their 4 stars, you know? I mean, there's that ending where they use Mr. Hippo, which is really funny. That's the bad ending. I don't want to live in that world. Glamrock Mr. Hippo. So this is a big maybe Tiger Rock, but then he doesn't fit the water theming. It's a big maybe. This is one that's like probably for sure. Chica will come into play. Oh, and also the reason I'm in here in the MCM is because at least two teasers that Stu Will has posted have been in the MCM, or like at least outside of it. The first, did I grab it? I didn't. The first one was the Doors to the Welcome Show, right? It's the one after their Pride Day post. And then obviously like yesterday or 2 days ago, they posted the demonstration theater from this game. So that's why I got into Mimic and I was like, yo, there's definitely things here. So I'm not going to go to the theater. I really shouldn't even be in here. This is like my actual save or whatever, but I just have all the collectibles here. So, you know, I wanted to take this opportunity. So Chica. Oh, they posted Chica from the MCM too. So they posted 2 teasers that are in this location, and then also the Chica from this location, from Murray's, right? Which is very interesting. I definitely think Chica will come into play. And then I brought out Mr. Cupcake, which is kind of like, okay, it's just Chica. But then I'm thinking about Chica's Secret Party, right? And I think this theorist, Henry.exe, he made a theory on Chica's Secret Party where he's connecting it to, like, the section in this game where it's like the party and David's party. And I actually think, you know, in the birthday room, can I actually go? I think I could go there, but I'm scared. In the birthday room, there's this little like Fall Fest ticket and a birthday cake that's not David's birthday cake. And also, Fall Fest is in the fall, right? And David's birthday is in December. So then I'm thinking, this is someone else. This is like little lore hints about someone else. Someone who has something to do with Fall Fest and whatever. But still a victim, because that birthday cake, Fazbear Entertainment, the YouTuber, pointed this out. It's the same birthday cake from the Help Wanted like pizza party. And it's like, I think you can connect it to like being lured by William Afton and stuff like that. So a victim of Afton's. Hold on, let me reach out. I know people keep saying they want either a Ruin sequel or Pizzaplex prequel, but what I'm more curious about is the gap between Secret of the Mimic and Help Wanted. Like, how did Mimic get to the VR game? That's true. And I think it was, I don't know if it was Bronze Films VR, but they were saying like we are on basically 2 different kind of You scared me. We're like on 2 different kind of cliffhangers, because even though this game's like in the past, it's a prequel, we're supposed to be like learning that context for like the future. We're still like, wait, which ending is canon? You know, if some people don't agree on which ending is canon, there's probably the more likely ones, right? But there, like, you're right, there is still, like, if we got a game in between here and later, I wouldn't be mad, because I do want to learn more about how we get from here to there, you know? So it could be in the future, but also, you know, like I said, we saw the MCM twice and we saw the Chica from MCM, right? So it could be, people are saying it could be like a sister location game. Maybe it could be another, like maybe we could be going to Chica's Party World that is here in the past or something. Or another location that Edwin had a hand in Fazbear Entertainment. I don't know. But I just feel like Chica's definitely going to be there, especially because we got Chica's Secret Party, you know, around the same time. Like, I feel like, and obviously Chica's Secret Party, I've made two videos on that now, and there's still so much to talk about. Like, for me, it was great, and I think Scott just kind of threw us a bone to like chew on. Not a lot of people know what to do with it, obviously. I think I have some ideas, right? I made 2 videos on it. But I definitely think that he wants Chica on our minds right now, and that we're gonna see Chica soon. I hope so. I mean, it would just be cool. But specifically, and this is why I brought Foxy out, specifically like, oh shit, there goes Monty. Okay, like Pirate Foxy, because we have gotten, like, again, breadcrumbs leading up to this, I feel like, and it's all gonna culminate because Help Wanted, I think 1 and 2, they both had Foxy's like log ride, right? And you see Mermaid Chica, so it's Chica and Foxy, and it's specifically like she has the rosy cheeks, so it's like mermaid toy Chica, just like Chica's Secret Party, and Foxy in there. And I think Foxy, he works, he fits the water theming. I mean, Fazbear Entertainment already has this seafaring creature, right? So Foxy fits right in. He could be there, and maybe, and this connects to their latest teaser, right? Because their latest teaser was in a demonstration theater here in the MCM. And so when you play the puppet show and whatever, it's like Foxy and all the other puppets and the captain, and not Sun and Moon. But Sun and Moon, the cutouts are on top of the theater. Like, you know, when you're running a theater show, there's things that are just hanging and then you can lower them for when they're relevant, when they come into play, and then you can just raise them again. But Sun and Moon don't come down, but we get to go backstage, we get to go on the catwalks, and we see the big, like the huge sun cutout with the moons and stuff like that. So anyway, I connect the MCM theater here to the Fazbear theater from Security Breach, because, I mean, it's right by the daycare, isn't it? Sun and Moon, comedy and tragedy. They have to do with the theater and the story that's gonna play out. They're not there, but like they're there, you know? Sun and Moon in the theater and stuff. So Foxy is probably gonna be there, Pirate Foxy, Chica, Mermaid Chica, and then this is the one I'm most excited about, and we'll talk about Old Man Consequence and stuff. This pet fishnet, okay? Pet fishnet. Fishing, catching a fish. I'm like, this is very interesting to me, especially in Moon, but I wanted to talk about what we see on the pet fishnet, okay? These little stars, those are sunglasses. Sunglasses, star-shaped sunglasses, and we got a teaser from Steel Wool, you know, totally not a teaser, with the shades, right? With the 3 differences, and there's shades, and there's star-shaped glasses that people connected to Monty, which is, where'd Monty go? Which is totally fair, because Monty obviously has glasses. But I was just thinking about this pet fishnet, which becomes in Moon.exe, it becomes like a full-blown, like, you know, big fishnet hanging off of a pirate ship, and it's called like a golden Security Beach Kids Cove is right next to the daycare. Kids Cove with like the lighthouse and stuff like that. But you can also find like the theater, can't you? I haven't played Security Breach, to be fair. I've been watching people stream it a lot, but I haven't had a chance to physically run inside of the Pizzaplex, which I would love to. But I'm kind of scared for my PC, not gonna lie, and also super broke. But I believe the Fazbear Theater is like right off of like the daycare area, right? Let me know, because yeah, I actually haven't played the game. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, okay, these star-shaped sunglasses, they're the Rocktopus's sunglasses, like orange star-shaped sunglasses. And let me put it back down so you can actually see it. Orange star-shaped sunglasses, they belong to the Rocktopus. So yes, Monty, but also the Rocktopus. And you know what? During the the theater is accessed by the theater. I was just saying Kids Cove is also, yes, you're right. Foxy. But anyway, you know, during the puppet show, when like, okay, they're throwing the party and there's like cake and stuff because Renard makes a bunch of food, and then the Rocktopus shows up and all the tentacles like come out, like there's tentacles all over the theater and stuff like that. And so yeah, it's an octopus, but you know what I'm thinking of, because he's so huge and he's attacking the pirate ship? I'm thinking of the Kraken. The Kraken. So think back to Curse of Dreadbear. Curse of Dreadbear with, I mean, first of all, you're at this lake that's like, it's a pool of water, whatever, and it's all red. And you see a fishing boat washed up on the shore. So you're thinking of Old Man Consequences and the red lake and stuff like that. And you see Foxy's pirate ship out on the water. And there's a rare Easter egg where a Kraken can come out and attack the ship and pull it down. Right? Which is crazy. And then I tweeted this a while ago, well, when we still had FNAF Twitter. Rest in peace, FNAF Twitter. But, you know, that... I feel like I can't go there right now in Moon. I don't want to, because this is like actually my playthrough that I was like making a video series on, but I'll just check it out, see where I am in Moon. I really shouldn't, just for this stream, I really shouldn't. Sorry guys, you know, it would be fun. But anyway, when you play in Moon and you go down into the cave, you know, you find the pirate ship and you find water down there. You find like it's the same. Hold on. Sorry, theater is accessed through the daycare. Also, I like the point you're making. Yeah, I noticed FNAF Twitter is just gone. I'm not sure what happened there. Well, okay, the Twitter like team, they just like nuked communities. Like, we used to have a place where everyone could tweet and read each other's tweets specifically about FNAF, and you don't have to follow everyone who's there or anything. It's just like you have that common interest, you can go there and talk about FNAF. It was really cool, but they got rid of it. Like, they saved a few communities. I think like maybe Aisho Speed, he got to keep his because he had, you know, a bunch of members in there, and obviously bigger community than FNAF. But it's sad. So I still tweet sometimes, like with hashtag FNAF Twit, and find people. But it's sad, yeah. But luckily, I mean, there's some servers you can join out there. Like, I'm in the Fazbear Entertainment server. I think he has it on his Twitter, maybe his YouTube profile. And then if you're like a member with Nervous, hey, thank you. Oh yeah, I forgot to change the stream name. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can still do that. Probably a good idea, because this is prediction stream, you know. Hello 808, thank you for showing up. We're talking about our predictions for the next, or you know, the anniversary tomorrow. Oh, sorry about the lag. Oh yeah, and I will talk more about the Kraken. Let me see, where can I change the name? Manage. Oh, actually, I don't know how to change the name. Hi 808, I'm sorry if it's lagging, y'all. I don't know how to actually change the name. Oh, stream settings. There you go. 1 second. Pardon me. FNAF Anniversary Predictions. Cool. Okay. Back to this. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. And back to Captain Foxy's log ride, okay? I don't remember which one, if it's Help Wanted 1 or Help Wanted 2. But, right, you're in Captain Foxy's log ride, and then there's a scene, I believe it's the first one. There's a scene where, like, you see, like, the monster, the Kraken, and he literally swallows you whole. The monster. So anyway, I'm thinking about this thing, and how it pulls the ship down, and, the lake. Because the lake, and I tweeted this, I made like a little diagram or whatever. I feel like where's Monty? We haven't even talked about Monty. Yeah, so the lake, whatever. I feel like it bleeds into, like it leaks into the underground waterfall, you know? And the cave, the cavern. The one that we see in Princess Quest, you know, with the glowing blue mushrooms and stuff, and the running water. It's the same cave. Hey y'all, hey not a damsel. And Cassie comes upon the same cave in a ruin with the running water, and it looks red, like it's like red streams of water, right? I think, I think it's really symbolic of blood, the color red, and this tragedy or whatever. Yeah, OMC's lake. The lake, I think the lake is connected to the cave, the mushroom cave and OMC's red lake. Because I feel like I don't know. It may be some variation of Fazburger, but whatever. Scared Wizard Twitter, I can't find you. Yeah, it's kind of random. It's not scared or anything. It's my Twitter that I've had forever. I'll send it right now in the. I'll just message you. Hold on. Sorry, I don't want to put myself on blast here because I'm not really it's not like a FNAF Twitter. I'm a FNAF person who is on Twitter. So I'll text you. And I tweet about random stuff, so if you're not obligated to keep up with me. But yeah, the Fazbear Theater, Sun and Moon. Oh, and I didn't even mention that. So in this game, for some reason, Foxy's not the captain. He's the first mate. Right, and they make up this new captain. And well, actually, I should talk about the dog, but yeah, don't let me forget about the dog, because I did forget about the dog until just today. But maybe we'll see the dog too. I think it's more likely than the tiger. We might see Bub because Bub was introduced here, and we had, I feel like maybe we'll see Bub. I don't know, just a feeling, or Bonnie, Glamrock Bonnie. Okay, let me shut up about that. So in this game, it's not Captain Foxy, it's First Mate Foxy. But it's still his show. If you go to the MCM Theater, which might not be impossible to do, but I don't want to leave these collectibles, just so I don't forget what I'm supposed to talk about. It's called First Mate Foxy's Perfect Surprise, and the puppet show. And in the Security Breach or whatever, we get something kind of alluding to that. We get Captain Foxy's Pirate Adventure, right? And it's not just here it's kind of random, you have, first of all, Roxy the pirate, kind of cool, kind of random. And then you get Renard and Kit and all these characters that we've never seen before and then are not too important. But what's my train of thought here? What am I trying to say? Oh yeah, in Security Breach, then it's back to form, right? Then it's okay, it's Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. It's the core 4, MCI mascots. That's what we're familiar with. So it's weird that we're in the past and it's kind of different. So that's why, not everyone likes this idea, but I feel like we've rebooted and this is kind of an alternate universe, origin story. I get not everyone likes that, I get it. But I still think we can make connections there, Alright, let's see. So glad to hear you mention the waterfall, cave, etc. I've been wondering how much water imagery we've had previously, but now really noticed. Oh my god. Okay, I was in Toasted Perfection stream yesterday, and I don't know if it was him or someone in the chat, but we've been talking about this because the FNAF 2 movie with, of course, Toy Chica, she was the star of the show. And then they changed the, what we used to call the 1987 location, the first Freddy's. And they added a water ride. So more water stuff, right? Isn't that interesting? They made a water ride. It's not really it doesn't change things too much. It's just kind of cool, And of course, kids would love it back then to ride the boat ride in Freddy's. But it's cool. We've seen Toy Chica now with, obviously Mermaid Chica in Foxy's Log Ride. And, yeah, Toy Chica being from a location with that water ride. It's just cool and stuff. But I feel like there was something more important. Oh yeah, okay. Excuse me, sorry. Captain Foxy, and then there's those cutouts, right? You have to take a picture with the fast cam. You take a picture of Captain Foxy, and then there's Freddy, there's Bonnie, they're all pirates, and then Mermaid Chica. So a pirate crew. And of course, you have the shows. What's it called? What is it called? Freddy and Friends? Where they're riding the van. you know, forever and ever. And we got those as teasing for the game or whatever. And they're all in a show together, so they're the crew, right? That's the crew, not, you know, and Fox is supposed to be the captain, not the first mate. But anyway, you back to Sun and Moon, because you take a picture of the Foxy cutouts and the Freddy and Bonnie and Chica, and then you get access to like that secret room, like right in I don't know if it's in the daycare, but it's like the daycare attendant's room. Please correct me if I'm wrong, because you know, I'm not the expert. I really like the early FNAF lore, and I'm just barely getting into the modern FNAF lore, honestly. And so sometimes I could be wrong on the new stuff, because I'm really well versed on the old stuff, but the new stuff I'm a little, you know, I'm catching up. Let's see, Foxy in that show has his blue coat, so he is technically Captain Foxy in that show. Which show? I know he has his blue coat in the log rides. He is Captain Foxy in the log rides, which is pretty cool. And I don't remember if those are like a part of Fall Fest, but they could be. Freddy and Friends. Oh my gosh, yes. The water ride Lazy River with floaty tubes. Oh my gosh, I feel like this is really delayed, which is funny. Yes, the water ride. So okay, for sure. Maybe these are my predictions. I feel like Foxy is very, very, very likely Chica. And yeah, the reason I brought up Mr. Cupcake is because in Chica's secret party, it's not like it's Mr. Cupcake in there, which is interesting. I mean, just a little bit interesting, because in like Take Cake to the Children, they're just regular cakes. In the original Chica's Party from FNAF 3, they're just cupcakes. And then in the sister location game, again, just cakes. But then in Chica's Secret Party, it's Mr. Cupcake. And you know, in this game, he's called Birthday Cake. But it's Mr. Cupcake, like with the eyeballs and everything. Like the character, her sidekick. So anyway, I wanted to bring Mr. Cupcake out, because if Chica's there in the new game, she might have her cupcake, you know, whatever. So Foxy, very likely. Chica, Mr. Cupcake. Oh, and I didn't even talk about Monty. Monty, of course. Of course. Monty fits the water theming. And of course, Monty was introduced in Security Breach, and then we got more of him in Secret of the Mimic. And okay, that's like he's more like a Bayou character, but still, you know, bodies of water. I think Monty fits in. I mean, his whole, the attraction in Security Breach, there's water pouring out from everywhere, you know? So Monty could be in the new game. Monty, Chica, Foxy, and I don't have a Bonnie collectible, but maybe Bonnie, because I feel like there's a mystery with Glamrock Bonnie, and yeah, so Bonnie being blue, but also really important. It's weird. Gibby said this, sorry to Gibby jump scare, but Gibby was like talking about the shattered Glamrock Bonnie in Ruin, and how it kind of seems to, I don't know if he used this word, but it kind of seems to parallel like Follow Me, and then like obviously William in a rabbit suit being like, you know, dying. And then you have the staff bots, which the staff bots something to do with ghostly stuff, right? Like this thing is clearly alive. It's like a little guy, you know? So anyway, the staff bots surrounding the dead rabbit thing, kind of like the ghost, the spirits surround the dead rabbit thing and Follow Me. But you know, maybe not everyone's on board with that, but Gibby did say that. And I think if you're gonna say, okay, Glamrock Bonnie in that specific instance could like be a reference to William dying in the Spring Bonnie suit, then that kind of explains the tapestry from Help Wanted 2's Secret of the Mimic teaser, where they had like the wagon, and then it's a whole tapestry, right? And at the very top you see Blue Bonnie, not the yellow rabbit, but you see Blue Bonnie and Golden Freddy, or Fredbear, the yellow bear. And the yellow bear is Sun, and the blue rabbit is Moon. And I would expect to see the yellow rabbit there, Sun and Moon, like the two opposites, because I feel like in FNAF, like William is the antagonist, and then Cassidy or Golden Freddy would be the one to oppose him. So sun and moon, opposites, you know? So it's weird that it's blue Bonnie and not the yellow rabbit. And also in the last Princess Quest 4 from Help Wanted 2, you go in and you collect the poppets, right? It's like you find Freddy and Bonnie and Chica, Foxy, Golden Freddy, the puppet. You bring everyone together, all the memories, and then you find that it unlocks like this path, the secret room, with a box, and you open the box, and it's a blue rabbit mask, which is so weird. Is that not weird? I think it's weird. And that's why I'm like, okay, if it's rebooted, it might be an alternate universe or something. That's just I know not everyone likes that, but because if we're collecting Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, the puppet, Golden Freddy, we're not, it's not the characters. I think it has to do, obviously, with like Susie, Gabriel, Jeremy, Fritz, Cassidy, possibly, the crying child there too, and Charlie. So the victims. And if we're collecting the memories of the victims, then I think the final memory, the one that has to do with all of them, the one that connects all of them, would be the killer, right? So then wouldn't we find a yellow rabbit mask in the box, not a blue rabbit? It's weird. It's weird. But anyway, maybe they'll do more with that. So maybe Bonnie will be in the next game in some way. And I don't have a collectible for it, obviously, but the Kraken, the octopus, and I concur, very weird. It is weird. And Sun and Moon. But if you guys remember Security Breach and Mimic, actually, well, in the secret ending, but in Security Breach, technically, but Ruin, the Ruin DLC, Cassie combines them. So there is no more Sun and Moon, really. It's just Eclipse now. It's Bond from Walton Files, LMAO. I actually have not seen the Walton Files, I'm sorry. But I heard it's good. Like, I heard the quality's, I don't know, people are really into that. I might check it out. But what was I gonna say? What was I saying? Guys, remember what I was talking about while I get my bearings? Tiger, again, maybe not, but it's always a possibility that we'll see a future Tiger Rock. And yeah, so the Kraken, maybe Bonnie, maybe Tiger, probably not. Probably Monty, definitely Chica, and very likely Foxy in the next game. Oh, it's creepy. Mimk. Hi, Carrot. Hi, Unusual Carrot. Yeah, and if you guys have any thoughts to go off of that, I know I'm like ranting because I'm going insane. Oh, that's what I was talking about. There's no more sun, there's no more moon. They're together now. They're Eclipse. I'm betting on game version of a storyteller at some point. And if we do, then that's very likely then that we'll see the tiger. But I'm not sure. But you know what? That is a good point. Because speaking of game version of the storyteller, I might be, shooting myself in the foot here, but it's okay. I wrote this script a while back just for funsies. It's called I Hate Edwin Murray, and I do. I hate him. He's a good character, and that's probably why I hate him, right? But I was talking about Edwin, and the whole thing he has with the theater, because he has, in my opinion, made like the storyteller. The stage manager program to me is like the game version of the storyteller. Obviously in the storyteller, Edwin's like completely opposed to the storyteller. Did I say game? In the books he's completely opposed to the storyteller. He's like, no, writers are what makes this special, like real human people and stuff like that. So he's the good guy in Tales. But then here he's more than happy to like replace. He's like, this will replace writers, directors, producers, the cameramen, the cast, the crew, even the audience. Even the audience are just mannequins, So it's all just AI slop, and that's his creation. Like, he made the stage manager program, and in my opinion, it does run off the Mimic program, just like it does in Tales. It runs off the Mimic 1 program. Yeah, because he uses the Mimic for everything. Like, this thing uses the Mimic Tell me it doesn't. Because they all, I think what links everything is the malfunctions, right? Big Top. Like, there's one of these. I think it's like the creator one, right? No. No, security.
Attention security personnel. The rooftop access permissions have been changed to accommodate our creative team so they can retar the roof. If you require rooftop access, upgrade your permissions at the security office located on the second floor of the Big Top showroom.
So he knows. Like, he's telling his security team that the creative team has been having to go up to the ceiling, to the roof, I mean, to retar it. Because look what Big Top does. He can't be controlled. He knows that Big Top can go AWOL, that he can just, you know, wreak havoc on the rooftops and stuff like that, that he's dangerous. So he knows how dangerous, you know, his stuff is. And in the storyteller, in the books, he's like, you know, don't use the mimic program, it's dangerous and stuff like that. So he's like the good guy. But then here, I feel like he knows how dangerous it is, but he still uses it. Like, okay, he knows how dangerous it is. They've, instead of like, okay, maybe let's not use Big Top, or let's not use the mimic program in Big Top. No, it's just kind of like put a band-aid on it. Like, let's fix the roof and try again. Let me find that mail. Okay, let me see. Exactly, it is storyteller. All for greediness to not pay anyone. All the little robo critters are defo mimic programs. Yeah, because I feel like, you know, people say there's M1, there's M2, maybe even M3, but then I'm like, I don't think there's a limit, really. Because, like, in Sister Location, you know, you can make all sorts of bitty babs and mini arenas with the same kind of, like, recycled remnant, right? So I feel like you can scale it and use a little more here, a little there, but it's still the same thing, right? And it's still dangerous and unstable. Let me see if there's anything about the ticket booth. I read to think that in 30 plus years he learned the lesson and finally to not use them. That's a good point, and I did bring that up in my video that I didn't make. It's just a script. That, okay, you could say that he knows that in the future because he's learned his lesson. So in the future he's like, don't use it. I already know how bad it can get, and you know, that's fair. So, you know, you could say that here in Mimic he hasn't quite understood how dangerous it is, but to me I feel like it's really apparent, you know. And let me read. Love that ticket booth, right? This one of a kind ticket booth plays music, whatever. Additional swings can be attached. Oh yeah, okay. We'll throw the swings in for free as a bonus. It feels like with this letter, he's really trying to sell you this ticket booth, and he's even throwing in freebies. And I think it's because he just wants to lock down the deal in like bad faith, you know? I feel like he knows that if they look at it too closely, you know, they might realize it's not stable, but he just kind of wants to, like, what's it called? Like, lock down the deal. And he's let me go back to the mail. He's endangering people, because I feel like he knows. That's why my script is called I Hate Evan Murray, because I'm like, it's almost like he's trying to kill everybody, like, because he really just doesn't care. Let me go to returns. Okay, and this is why I think, you know, all of these products use the Mimic program. So, Magic Coat Rack. It grew 10 feet tall and started throwing stuff everywhere. We're afraid someone might get hurt. The Stay Up Latte. My husband drank your drink, now he's in the hospital. You'll be hearing from our lawyers. The Jess cereal. The prank in the cereal paralyzed our dog. Never buying this again. Mush My Music Machine. Now it's just out of control. I mean, this one's not as dangerous, I guess. But it's weird. It's being really intrusive, the Mush My Music Machine. So anyway, they got all those return letters. They've seen there's even like in the storytime area, behind it, and in the hallways here, not here, but like the main hallway near the security office, you can see like extra limbs for Big Top. So to me, I'm like, they've been repairing him and repairing the damage that he's caused. So they know that something's wrong. Oh. In the theater, you hear Fiona warn Edwin about the spring locks and how they're going off. It's like a bear trap and stuff like that. But then, you know, you keep hearing him make excuses for it, like he's just, let's just keep using the spring locks. He doesn't care that people are gonna die. And then in the doll hospital, she's like, oh, this is not the first time this has happened, but don't worry, we can scoop it all out, rinse it off, and bleach you, like, and get you brand new. So my alarms are going off, like, people are dying. People are dying. Correct answer, mean meltdown. Oh, well, you know, people are dying, it seems like, and in danger with all these machines, the mimic stuff. I mean, curiously, there's no return letter about the vacuum. The vacuum seems to be fine. And then you even have those little, like, wet floor signs and security breach that are fine. He's just the perfect machine. But yeah, most of the mimic stuff, I feel like, is really unstable, and Edwin knows. Scoop it out, yeah. Yep. So I don't know. I don't think Edwin is as aloof. I know you can probably make that excuse, but I don't think he's clueless. I don't think he's a complete fool. I think he literally just doesn't care that he's putting people in danger, you know? And that's, to me, it's kind of evil, you know? Whatever. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else I was gonna say. Oh yeah, Eclipse, I guess. You know, Eclipse is now one being, and then in Mimic, there's that one ending where you can, like, put yourself back together, but you're not really putting yourself back together. You're putting the moon back together, the statue. And it's like the Jester moon, like, from Security Breach. It looks like the new one, right? And you put the moon statue back together, and then you end up back here in the Welcome Show, right? And Monty and Mr. Hippo are there. And anyway, Mr. Helpful says, you put yourself back together, but now you are split in two. Sun and moon, destruction and life. Which is crazy. And so then I'm worried about what we did with Eclipse or something. Like, I don't know. Putting sun and moon to, like, actually fusing them, I don't have a good feeling about that. But also I think we like, well, actually, I was gonna say I think we might get more with that. I think we'll definitely get more with that, because now that Eclipse exists, like, what's gonna happen with that? You know? Secret Mimic is just one big sister location prequel. Yeah, could be. There's a lot of sister location stuff in here with the Scooper, the doll hospital, for sure. I definitely see it. So people have been saying we could get a sister location game, but we could get, like, a sister location around, like, not actually straight picking up from the games, but, like, I don't know, here in this kind of Mimic area or something. This did I say area? Mimic era, you know, or the origins, I don't know. So it could, I don't know, we could get some sister location game. But that's more to do, because I don't know, we've seen the MCM, we've seen the MCM's Chica. Yeah, any more ideas, guys, you want to throw out, please, you know, before I wrap this up, because I might be running out. But Eclipse, Bonnie, maybe Bub, because Bub was introduced and I haven't done anything with it. But then it's weird because Bub is, like, in R&D, and you get, like, Fredbear, you get, you know, it's just Freddy and Bonnie, but it's the original, so Fredbear, Spring Bonnie. You have Freddy and Bonnie, Monty, weirdly enough, and Bub. And then even in the secret ending, you have, like, the tapestries with the characters, and it's Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, or, you know, a bear, a bunny, a rabbit. I mean, I said rabbit and bunny, a chicken and a fox, and then a dog and an alligator. So kind of, like, pushed into being part of the crew, like, you know? So maybe we'll see a dog, we'll see Bub return, because if we see Monty, then he would probably be with Bub, right? And maybe Freddy and Bonnie. I'm hoping for Foxy, more Foxy, and then I would love more Chica, that's fine. Tiger Rock is a maybe, and the Kraken, I feel like we might see the Kraken. The lake, I mean, there's pools everywhere, so there's got to be at least one special one, a hidden one, you know? But yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's all I got, but I'm really excited. That's my predictions for tomorrow. Maybe some sort of imagery with the Rocktopus, the pirate crew, maybe Sun and Moon, a sister location with Chica and Monty, and maybe the dog, and maybe Tiger, but probably not, but maybe Tiger, if we're getting storyteller stuff, you know. And yeah. So yeah, I guess unless anyone has any more thoughts, I'm really excited for tomorrow. I really hope we get something. If we don't, you know, I'm gonna end up on the news, guys. I'm just kidding. Please be decent people. You know, don't harass the Steel Wool team or anything. I hope we get something. I will be disappointed if we don't. But just, you know, these are real people. Just don't go too crazy. What's that? The Mimic's gonna spawn and I'm gonna die. Oh shit, it's lagging. Where is he? He's over there. Elephant. I was really surprised in this game not to have seen like the sun, because we get a moon costume, right? And we even get a whole giant moon that fell through all the way to the basement. But then we don't see sun. Not really. It's just weird. But we'll probably get more. Ooh, and you know what I was thinking about? Again, I have not had the opportunity to play Security Breach, but watch a lot of playthroughs. I study it as closely as I can. And the sewer area, that where you end up after like destroying Chica in the trash compactor, you fall in the trash compactor with Chica, and you end up in like, I think, basement 3. So in this game, you don't get any lower, as far as I know, than basement 2. Although I'm not really sure where you end up for R&D, to be fair. But the Moon basement and the Tiger basement, I believe they're both in basement 2. They're like, when you ride the elevator down, I think to the Tiger one, it just says basement 1, but then when you're like leaving and you're on the same exact level, it says basement 2, and then it goes up to like the main floor. So I believe it is basement 2. There might just be a glitch or something, I don't know. But then yeah, sorry, in Security Breach. Oh shit. Oh my god. He scared the fuck out of me. You can't get me up here. Why are you trying? Oh my god. Actually scared the hell out of me. Yeah. So in Security Breach, you end up in the sewers. And okay, it's disgusting poop water because it's the sewers. But it's still like water. It's a water system, the sewers. And it's not just water, but Chica's there, you know? Chica and water. And it's just extra, like, I know I'm reading too much into things, maybe. But then, like, the fact that that's where Chica loses her beak, you know? Why is Chica missing her beak? And of course you have in Security Breach the very specific context of why she's missing her beak. But I just think it's still what's the word? Very profound to me. Seeing this, you know, this clue that's just been in our faces and stuff. You know, Chica missing her beak. And then you're all the way down to the basement. In the sewers, and there's water, and you're like running to this disgusting sewer water and stuff. And yeah, it's super weird. Then, in trying to get out of the sewer area, you run into nightmare staff bots. Pressure lorded away. I might die here, guys, but it's fine. You run into nightmare staff bots. Can I not? Am I slow? There you go. And it says, it's Nightmare Yone, obviously, the imagery, and it says, in your dreams. Very, very weird. So it's kind, and you're so deep underground, it kind of evokes this kind of like underworld feeling, Like you fell all the way down to hell. You know? I'm just gonna run. Please don't see me. So you fell all the way down to the sewers, and now you're in this bad place with these nightmare staff bots. You know, it's kind of very surreal. I know you make it back up to the, you know, quote-unquote real world. Scott has stated that Chica with no beak is Chica in attack mode. That is true. Because, you know, instead of asking yourself, like, why is Toy Chica missing her beak in FNAF 4, it's like, why is she missing it in FNAF 2? Because she's, I think, she's aggressive in attack mode, you know, and we know this from the first game, because they're angry, restless spirits. I don't think it's, like, Susie 100% haunting Toy Chica, right? But I think it's the leftover, the remnant of the soul energy. Because, I mean, that was the whole premise from FNAF 1. That it's not a glitch, it's not actually hardware malfunctions, it's literally ghosts. Like, the ghosts are the reason that they attack you. Chica's Secret Party talks about Chica going into a flooded basement as well. And I tried not to, like, go on a rant about that in my part 2 video, but I did. I showed the moon basement, I showed the I don't know, I didn't get it. I did show the sewer area, but not with Chica, just with the nightmare staff bots. I was planning on going somewhere, but I forgot where. I might just wander. But you're absolutely right. She's in a flooded basement, so, and I was like, okay, if we overthink the dark basement thing, then we might talk about the moon basement, the tiger basement, the sewers from Security Breach. And, you know, what else is underground? The sister location. Tertiary Obscurities was like, called it like Circus Baby's Entertainment and Remnant. And that was really funny to me. Yes, so the sister location bunker. That's literally underground. It's like inherently in a basement area, right? My god, they're so creepy. So yeah, we can really overthink the basement stuff, the flooded basement in Chica's Secret Party. I chose not to, but we could, because the basements and the teaser that Steel Wool posted with the pool area, it looks to be indoors, you know, an indoor pool. And I don't know about underground, how appealing that would be, but it could work as like an unsettling location. Oh yeah, here's the octopus with his star-shaped sunglasses. Yeah, they got a whole water theming stuff. Look, oh yeah, I barely talked about Felix the Shark. I might hop into the FNAF movie, the game, which is Chica in Space 3. But yeah, no, I really want to see some Felix the Shark stuff, like maybe a reference to him, because I actually loved that story. It was pretty good. Like, I will say it's a little predictable, but I still, like, I really liked how it played out, Felix the Shark. Like, once I started reading it, I was kind of just like, I'll check it out, see what it is. I couldn't stop. I had to finish it. And it was really cool. And in Felix the Shark, bro, like, he goes, there's this guy, I think his name is Dirk, and he's like, it's funny because I go into the story, and especially seeing the Goofy cover, I'm like, bro, what is this? But he's like with his friends, right? And he's like, they're all kind of weird and nerdy. They're like doing this D&D sort of thing, but instead of like Dungeons and Dragons, it's a game they made up, or Dirk made up, and he literally calls it, what's he call it? Caverns and Crocodiles. Caverns and Crocodiles, right? It's weird. It's crazy. I'm thinking about Monty and something about Andrew, and I'm thinking about Cassidy. But, you know, that's my point of view. Sorry, there's cars outside. But anyway, Dirk starts having these dreams with, like, Felix the Shark in them. Felix is, like, calling to him, like, reaching out to him. And so he gets this idea, like, he's like, yeah, I remember Felix from back in the day, so he brings it up to his friends, right, at the D&D meetup, or the Caverns and Crocodiles meetup. He's like, I'm thinking of starting like a Freddy's club. You guys remember Freddy's, right? And everyone's like, oh yeah, like I remember going there as a kid and seeing Freddy and Bonnie and then Chica and Foxy and stuff like that. And then Dirk brings up, he's like, yeah, no, I've just been thinking a lot about Felix lately, and I haven't been able to find, like, you know, where he ended up, or any really news about him and stuff. And everyone's like, who? Like, what are you talking about? And he's like, Felix the shark. You know, you could, like, swing with him, and, you know, and he was an animatronic shark at Freddy's, who, like, you know, you could swim with and stuff like that. And they were like, who the hell is Felix the shark? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? They were all like, what? Because obviously, I mean, like us, and I felt a little less weird reading the story, because I was like, who the hell is Felix the shark? And then his friends were like, who the hell is Felix the shark? Like, you're making him up. Like, what are you talking about? And he's like, no, I'm not making him up. Like, he was an animatronic shark, and you could get in the tank, and they connect you to oxygen, and you could swim with him. And they're like, you're crazy, dude. And he's like, I'm not crazy. And he gets really mad and upset, and he goes home, and he literally decides to, like, leave his whole entire life behind and go find Felix. And he doesn't know where to start, really, but he's just gonna like hit the road and find Felix the shark, because he knows, you know, if his memory is to be believed, that there is a Freddy's out there, because there's multiples. There's a Freddy's with Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and Felix the shark. So he packs his bags, and this part fucking killed me, bro. Like, he almost leaves, but then he forgets something. He goes and he pulls out this box, or there's like a box by his bed or something. Like a box. And he pulls out, quote, a threadbare plush. A threadbare plush. A threadbare plush of Felix the shark. It's a plush of Felix the shark from Freddy's. And he holds it, and it's like special to him. Yeah, it's like he's like really emotionally attached to Felix. I don't know. He has like fond memories of Felix, versus like his friends are like, that sounds scary. Like, who wants to, like, wouldn't that scare the children, an animatronic shark? Because, like, they kill you and stuff like that. And he's like, Felix was nice, you know? And he has only good memories of Felix. So anyways, he pulls out a threadbare Felix plush from the box, and he hits the road. And he goes to, like, different towns across different states. He leaves, I don't even know how he survives out there. I think he had savings or whatever, but all on a quest to find Felix. He wants to find the original Freddy's, and the reason why he doesn't know, like, it's not the Freddy's from the town that they live in. It's just that he, as a child, didn't really have a stable, like, home life. He had mom and dad, but mom and dad were like performers, so they were like, I don't know if they were circus performers, but kind of. No, they were more like magicians. So his mom and dad were like magician performers or whatever. And so they had this show that they did, like, on the road, a traveling show, a traveling magic show. And they had their act, and they even included their son Dirk in the act. Like, they would saw him in half, but not really, because it's magic. But then, like, I guess someone called CPS on them, and so they weren't allowed to use their kid in the show anymore, because obviously the saws and stuff. But anyway, they would still bring their kid, Dirk, along, because they would, like, travel the different countries and just take road trips, and he ended up in very different towns across whatever. So he didn't have a stable home life. So he went to, like, multiple Freddy's, but it's just that when he went to that Freddy's with Felix the shark, it, like, stuck with him or something. So he remembers the Freddy's with Felix, but he doesn't remember where it is. So he has to, like, go on a quest to find it, and he does. So, like, he ends up in this town, and he goes to a diner because, you know, diners are open 24 hours. It's perfect. I don't know what time he was up or whatever, but he ends up at a diner. He starts talking to the locals, and he brings up, like, Freddy's or whatever, and he finds these two girls who who like he's like, you guys remember Freddy's? And they're like, oh yeah, we used to go there as kids. And then they bring up like, but then there was that, yeah, that animatronic, the shark and stuff, and he tries to be normal about it. He's like, excuse me, are you guys, or like, were you guys talking about Felix? And they were like, yeah, that was his name, Felix. And they remember Felix, and it's for him, it's like, oh my god, finally someone, because his friends made him feel like he was insane. But they're like, yeah, no, I remember Felix. But then the mood gets like really dark, like they're like, I wish I could forget. Like they really don't want to. They get really upset remembering this shark, and remembering like for one of the girls, she remembers getting in the tank to swim with him, and it's like super traumatic for her. Like, you know, she felt like scared to be in there with him, and also like it's just, I mean, obviously it's gonna get this claustrophobia thing acting up, and the fear of like suffocating or drowning in the tank with Felix in this water attraction, because you're stuck underwater, and you know, you're trusting Fazbear Entertainment with your life, and then also Felix the shark is there. So they're like really traumatized by this. And yeah, so, but obviously Dirk, he likes Felix, he has really good memories of him. And I think I might switch to FNAF the game, the movie, because I feel like that might be better for what I'm talking about. Let me do that. But anyway, they get really upset. They actually get mad at him. They're like, why would you bring that up? I'm trying to forget. One of the girls literally says, like, I had to go to therapy after being in that tank with Felix. Like, it's bad. Okay, let me switch this to... And then please let me know if it's like crazy. You know what? It's funny. Even if you guys told me it was crazy loud, I don't even know how it'd be. Oh wait, there you go. There you go. I hope this isn't too bad. If it's too loud, yeah, let me know. I can turn it down. I did turn it down a little bit, but it was kind of jarring for me. Oh, literally, I think that's gonna give. Okay, this is the game that Scott made for the FNAF movie. So, and as far as I know, this is the latest Scott game. That's the one he made for the first FNAF movie. So look, there's Felix right there. Let's go in. I forgot how to play. Hold on. Yo, I'm so bad at video games, guys. Don't even. Isn't this cool? Oh wait, what am I doing? Of course I'm gonna play as Chica. Oh wait, I went in the wrong level. There you go, Chica in a water level. Crazy, right? Crazy. And yeah, as far as I know, this is right off the bat. Oh, I didn't even say that. So of course I want 5 laps. FNAF World 2, people have been saying that. Do I think it's like the most probable outcome? Maybe not. But I would love it, obviously. Fisher from DD's fishing game in obviously first appear in one of these like Freddy in Space games. I'm pretty sure she did before she actually like released in Security Breach. So she would tease stuff in these like troll games. Find Felix. Anyway, yeah, the girls, they're really traumatized, and they like really piss him off because obviously they're like, we needed therapy after encountering that horrible shark. He's really offended, like really offended. He's like, oh, Felix was a friend, you know? Look, it's Freddy Frost Bear. And he doesn't really care what they have to say about how they felt about him. He just wants to know where Felix ended up. He built on top of it because the town, like that was years ago, so the town has kind of moved on, and I don't really know. very straightforward, right? He finds that old lady and she tells him, she gives him the lead. He has to go first before he ends up at Freddy's to a water park. And it's like this defunct water park that was never open. I don't think it was ever opened, yeah. So it's an abandoned water park. And there's all sorts of buildings and attractions there. Nothing to do with Freddy's, but it's just like but obviously he's there to find the secret, you know, Freddy's location. But it was built on top of it. He finds it eventually, entrance to it, but it takes a long time. Honestly, it's a really good story. I don't want to go into the details, but if you want to check out Felix the Shark, it was so good. And I think it's like but he finds the secret Freddy's. And he has to like learn about because the owner had this like he's kind of like an Edwin Murray, not gonna lie, or even like a Henry. He has this son that he was like, you know, they went to the beach and the kid, I forget his name, I should just call him David. I'm just kidding. He drowned, basically. He got pulled out by the tide and pulled into the sea. And miraculously, a shark, like a real shark, not an animatronic, obviously. A shark, like, comes up and like, oh look, there he is! There he is, Felix. So cool. Anyway, a shark comes up and like pushes the son's body back to shore, because if the shark didn't do that, the kid's body would have just been washed out into the ocean and just lost forever. But the shark recovers the body and brings it back to the father and the mother, and so, you know, they get a body that they're able to mourn and you know, have a funeral for, and, you know, put him to rest and stuff, because it was obviously very tragic. He didn't save his life, the kid still died, but he brought the body back, and that meant a lot to the father, to the point where it became like an obsession. So the father made Felix a shark after that thing happened with his son. After his son died and he had that moment with the shark, he made Felix a shark. And everyone told him it was weird because it's Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, right? And it was literally just like a regular Freddy's, except there was like this water tube that went through the whole thing. So kind of like the water ride from a FNAF 2 movie. And everyone's gonna think your Freddy's is like a knockoff Freddy's or something. Sometimes Freddy's had a shark. He was a shark. And I think it all went well until somebody died. I don't remember that exactly, but I think someone may have died or drowned in the water thing. So he had to close his eyes. There was kind of another layer here, because he didn't have like just one son. He had a daughter called Stanley. Funny. And his daughter kind of went crazy. Well, I say kinda, she literally went crazy. Her father drove her crazy. And like, okay, the old lady in the story kind of makes excuses for him, like bereaved parents, you know, they suffer a lot, and you know, stuff like that. Like, basically making excuses for him for how he totally drove his daughter insane. But anyway, the daughter suffers because of it, even though she was just a baby when it happened. Which I don't know. I was thinking of like Crying Child dying and Elizabeth. How I feel like Elizabeth was just a baby at the time of FNAF 4. I feel like she was like newly, freshly born. That's just my opinion. But anyway, she still suffers the consequences of that. Like, you know, what happened with the Crying Child and stuff like that. And just her dad being William Afton, obviously. She suffers because of that. And I don't think it's because he's in grief or whatever, but still, I thought of her. And he ends up, it's super weird. Dirk ends up going to the mental hospital and talking to her, because it just becomes like a big game for him, you know? I mentioned earlier that he made this like D&D kind of game called Caverns and Crocodiles. And he made it like based off of this book that he liked to read. I forget what it was called, but it's a really cool like mystery story, and it's kind of like they're not very subtle about it being kind of connected to FNAF and similar to FNAF in that it's frustratingly confusing and people don't agree on the story of the book. But to him, and it has these like clues that are very in your face that he never really figures out. I just wasted that pizza. Fuck, I can't even jump. Come on. Alright, maybe next time. I'm pretty sure last time I just gave up. Let's go to... I already done this one, so I know I can do it. This one is actually cool, the ending's kind of cool. Let's do... I've done this one. Actually, let's do that. Oh my god, it's so bright. Hello. Oh my god, bloody cupcake. Yeah, she has like this locket and like the locket, he like finds some, he goes into a pool and like in the pool is like a secret thing for a key, and like then he can get it and he finds the Freddy's and he finds Felix. Oh my, what is this, bro? Oh my god. Anyway, he finds Felix and, you know, I've been saying, he remembers Felix very fondly, but everyone else was like, that shark was horrible. I had to go to therapy after swimming with Felix. And yeah, really weird vibes that the whole town was kind of like in the aftermath of this weird guy who made an animatronic shark and Freddy's, and his son died and he didn't really, I don't know, it's weird. But anyway, it doesn't end good. Oops. It doesn't end well for Dirk. I will just say that. But yeah, I definitely would check out the story if you haven't read it. I think it's really cool, and it's a water park and a secret Freddy's under the water park, and like a secret within a pool in the secret water park area, you know, whatever. And he has to find a key, and there's a mystery, and then there's a kid who died, so they kind of work off the David Murray thing, expand into something else. I don't even know. I'm not saying like the Murrays had a daughter, but like, you know, that'd be great. That would be crazy. How am I supposed to get out? Oh, I think I'm supposed to just make that jump. Ow. I've been up there. The reason all these levels are so random is because they're meant to look like they were made by AI, and we're Scott's way of teasing the storyteller. Maybe. Let me, because I'm so bad at this, and I know I can beat this one. Okay, listen, I know that's the one level I played. No, it's not. It's just the one I can beat. Let me see that really great for me. I've something that I can still enjoy FNAF, but I don't have to like literal torment. I swear, to me it's terrible. A little bit. Like a little bit's like a chill, dude. It's nice. To me, in a way, I feel like FNAF is like sister location teaser. So, you know, if we get a FNAF World 2, it could be another teaser for the next big game. It's just, it wouldn't be the big game, right? But it would be something fun and lighthearted just to carry us over. That would be awesome. But to me, like I said, Five Laps at Freddy's, that's kind of like FNAF World, because you got a little bit, right? You even got the bomb from FNAF World as one of the collectibles. And I feel like it is teasing the next, because one of the collectibles too is like this golden Freddy mirror. I'm very happy with this one. Like the game. Yeah. How many fingers has Glum? Pretty sure he has 4. Also, look at these smoking babes. Look at Roxy and Chica. They look, yeah. I'm going with 4. Yes. Okay. I already did this, by the way. What theory was in 2016 on Reddit actually a thing? Adult theory. Oh, hey, a little bit. I think I already have. What weapon do I have? Flamethrower is pretty good. I think I'm good. What is Mangle's gender? Yes. Like, if you get it wrong, you would die. Monty. Quiz time with Monty. Okay, you see? We might get more Monty. And yeah, I really need to get Felix because, you know, I don't talk about Felix too much, but clearly, I mean, Scott has not forgotten about Felix. He's in this game. And I just think it would be cool. It's one of the best Fright stories. I was so confused, honestly, because there are some Fazbear Fright stories that are, like, kind of ass. Like, they're not, like, the best. But then I really liked Felix the Shark, so I was like, this one should have been in Frights. But I guess it doesn't really fit. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really fit, but I'm really glad we still got it as like a bonus. So it's in the same book as like The Scoop, which is also pretty good. I also really like The Scoop. If you haven't read that story, it actually really has nothing to do with Sister Location. It's more like FNAF 4E, which Felix the Shark kind of was too, but not really. But kind of. But yeah, sorry. That was great. The Scoop is pretty good. And then the last story in that bonus book is You're the Band. You're the Band was kind of mid. It was like, I just don't think it was long enough to really play out in an impactful way. But still, it was cool. Am I supposed to go here? Oh, okay, yeah, I'm fine. Shit. Look, this is the craziest shit ever. I cannot believe my eyes. It's Gregory! I say fast pilot Gregory, and he's in the... Oh shit, I thought I died. He's in a giant glamour Freddy. It's Gregory! Yep, I died to Gregory. I can never understand why Dirk liked Felix so much. Oh, you're right, there was a secret Freddy's under Felix's tank. Well, under like a pool or something. It's under the water park. And it gave me like, you know, Silver Eyes vibes. And of course, oh yeah, Silver Eyes, because like, just a location within another location. When they build atop of something, it's kind of like haunted grounds. So, I feel like, okay. Like, I guess, to Dirk, his memories with Felix personally were pleasant. So when people were like, he was scary, he was like, you guys don't know what you're talking about or something. But it was also a thing with Felix. It was weird, because like, I want to say that Felix was possessed, that there was some ghost stuff going on there. And like, there's no proof of that really, but if there isn't, then how did Felix reach out to him in his dreams? You know, I feel like it's just a ghost appearing as Felix the Shark. But a ghost kind of sent him on this goose chase to go find the secret water, or like the water park with the secret Freddy's underneath it and find Felix. Like, he had to go, like I said, he had to go to the mental hospital and like talk to the daughter, who was like, she wasn't even talking anymore. She literally went insane. But when he said, like, I'm trying to find Felix, she gave him her necklace, and the necklace was the key or something like that. And so, I don't know. I really don't know what her part was in it. It was like mind blowing. I really liked the story. Obviously, like, it's a short story. You're not gonna get really more answers, but still, I like the mystery of it. And it was kind of like a mystery within a mystery, because it's like, even in the story, it's super weird. Oh, you're right, there was a secret Freddy's under Felix's tank. Yeah, so it literally is a Fazbear location. It's like a franchise, because, like I said, the manager, they told him it was kind of weird to put a shark animatronic, because, you know, the main band is Freddy, Bunny, Chicken, Foxy. But he was a franchise owner, so he just made a special Freddy's with a shark, you know, with an extra character. But he is like a Fazbear Entertainment franchisee. Like, it is literally a Fazbear location underneath a water park, you know? And I was thinking of like the pizzeria, obviously, under the Pizzaplex, that sort of thing. And obviously, Freddy's being like in the Silver Eyes. They built a whole mall around the Freddy's. So the Freddy's location is still preserved. And I think, yeah, I don't really remember exactly, but I think Dirk went into the Freddy's and it was like fine. Like, obviously abandoned, but it was like fine. And we did find her. He was looking for him. Let's go to Merge Cemetery and Meme Cavern. I think Jennifer told me last time. The shark and I feel like it does kind of around as I get a trace of that. Check the secret one. The game is way louder than your voice. Thank you. I'll turn it down. Oh wait. This one? Let me see. I think I accidentally turned the mic down earlier. How's that? Is that better? Because I think I meant to turn the game down and I turned my mic down. That's really funny. So if my voice is too loud, then let me know. If it's like better, then also let me know. I appreciate you saying something. Thank you, Ben. Because yeah, this game can get loud. Hello, Lolbit. I'm not buying that. This weapon sucks. It's like coconuts. I mean, actually, it's kind of useful for this level, so... Oh wait, I need one more coin. One more token. I'll be back. There you go. Can I get up there? Okay. Fuck! Alright, I missed my chance. Well, yeah, I can hear you better, and it's not too loud. Okay, perfect. Thank you. And I can turn it up even slightly. Just a little bit more. Okay, and I hope that's not too loud either. Yeah, welcome in. I kind of ran out of stuff to talk about, but we were talking about predictions, and if you have your own, you can share. Yeah, I don't know. I don't got many plans today, but I'm really excited for tomorrow. I really hope I get through. The end of Year, the band threw me off. It was, yeah, like what part of it, I guess. It's one of the few stories where you get like a good ending, so yeah, I'm not surprised. There's not many where it's like things work out. I like the music here. It's like you know what it's like. Animators. The Blacklight Freddy's. And it's funny because this is supposed to be the meme not the meme, we'll get there, the meme cavern, but this is supposed to be the merch cemetery, but it's like, why are they here? The Blacklight merch is not dead. It's alive and well. That's all you can find. That's the only thing on the shelves is well, I guess more back in the day, Blacklight stuff, the tie-dye merch. It's like, why do we make a million of these? Why? And you know what makes me so sad when talking about merch? I have the Funko figures of like the Core 4 and Springtrap. Well, the Core 5, I guess. Yeah, Golden Freddy, Bonnie Chica Foxy, and Springtrap, the one that you put together with all of them. And I love them. Honestly, they're great. And I really want. I would love like the sister location line, but they're just kind of rare, and I don't know why. Why can't we have cool sister location figures? Yeah, I mean, Jazzwares just isn't an option for me. I am boycotting. But, yeah, I don't know. And I also want, like, the Funko Glitch Trap. But anyway, when you go to stores and stuff, you'll see the Blacklight stuff, the tie-dye stuff. So why are they in the cemetery? They're not dead. There's no FNAF Anniversary, just another Chud Bear Day. Hey, Omnisub, welcome. I really hope we get something. There's gotta be a wall I'm missing because I can't get down there. Are we here? I have to like break the walls. I ended up in the cavern last time, and maybe in the cavern we'll find stuff. I mean, it's like an ice cavern, not a water cavern, but ice is water. Right, guys? Here? No. What's this? Nice. I got a helmet. Where am I supposed to go? I probably need those coconuts. And I can't get up there. I'm so bad at jumping. Come on. Shit. No, I don't think I can get back up there. Then how am I supposed to... I missed that chance. Oops. Ouch. Over here. Oh, duh. Where's the key? Fake secret water park. Oh, Felix's secret water park, calling it now. You know what? That's the best case scenario. Okay, well, I think in Summicanophobia, they had, first of all, a squid character, squid animatronic. So, you know, talking about the Kraken and the Rocktopus, there's already something there. And then I think they had, like, multiple sharks. Didn't they? So, just saying, there's room for Felix. And yeah. Oh, there you go. Jeez, I was wondering. You know what kills me about FNAF World? Is like those like collision breaking items that literally look exactly like everything else. Oh my god. FNAF World's peak, but do not play that game without a tutorial. Like, if you get stuck in FNAF World, just cheat, because it's impossible, literally. I think they're gonna fake us out with nothing, and at like 11 p.m. they're gonna tweet something. I'm preferring the coping. I don't know. I feel like if they're gonna tweet at all, then it'll probably be during the day. You know, I really gotta. I'm a huge insomniac. I have really bad sleeping problems and a really bad sleeping schedule. I've always been like this my whole life. And so what I need to not do is stay up all night, because then I'm gonna pass out and then wake up and wake up super late and miss everything. So I'm gonna try to actually sleep tonight. Try as I may. It probably won't work, but FNAF is the best FNAF game, trust me. This is true. It's definitely up there. And yeah, like I said, it's sad it wasn't appreciated at the time, but I'm here to love it now, so it's fine. And you know, lately, everyone's been kind of turning a new leaf on FNAF World. It's finally getting the recognition it deserves, which makes me happy. But if you guys love FNAF World, then what about 5 Laps at Freddy's? You know, it's another fun, silly thing like that. Of course, it's gonna have lore. Like, come on. Yeah, some people don't want 5 laps. They're like, it looks like ass, just cancel it. And that makes me really sad. I actually do want the game. But if it's a lost cause, like I said, just if it's canceled, literally just rip the band-aid off and tell us, because it's literally killing me. Just being in the dark about it. Yeah, I really hope we get something. I started getting my hopes up, especially because Steel Wool, they started tweeting these teasers, right? And the time between teasers was getting shorter and shorter. But then, like, at the beginning of this week, and we just didn't hear anything. And I was like, oh, they're saving it, they're building it up for Saturday. But then they tweeted like yesterday, and I'm like, that's kind of random. And it's like right before the anniversary. So then, I don't know. What about 5 laps? I'm out. I'm out. 2.5 seconds. Or 0.35 seconds. And that's fair. You know, not a FNAF fan doesn't have to like every FNAF game. But I'm supposed to go back up there, right? I'm wasting my pizza. I'm just bad, right? Or am I supposed to keep going? There's nothing here. God damn it, I'm so bad. Mike in general. Oh yeah. That's probably why the story was cut. It was a little jarring to see Mike, like security guard Mike, in a Fazbear Fright story. And I think, yeah, it wouldn't have gone over well with the community and our understanding of canon and continuities and time, whatever. Probably a best idea not to do that. Let's see, the Steel Bull tweet in question. Happy International Cat Day. Stop. They literally would pull such. Oh my god. Stop. No, they're such huge trolls. But okay, they kind of kept it for real with us with the NDA mint. Because, I think they were just telling us, like, guys, it's not that we hate you. We are contractually obligated not to leak the next game. Like, obviously, we cannot just show you guys what we're working on because we're under an NDA. Like, it's supposed to be, it's a surprise, it's supposed to be revealed when it's supposed to be revealed. But anyway, the anniversary, right? The anniversary. If ever there was a time to tease the next thing, then it's tomorrow, This is the opportunity. And that's perfectly appropriate. People expecting Steel Wool to just tease, drop a trailer or something on a random Tuesday. That's not gonna work. But it's the 12th anniversary of Five Nights at Freddy's. That's perfect. So I I do hope for something and not just a one of those joke tweets. Yeah. Guys, I'm literally stuck here because I can't double jump out of here. I just gotta practice one. There you go, there you go, there you go. Oh my gosh, I gotta go back to... I haven't beat this level yet, so you're coming with me for this. Oh shit, that scared me. I already saw that bit. Oh, wait. That's bad. Okay, it respawns. Oh shit. The pillow pet Freddies are so cute. It's so sad that they're on fire. Pizza. What's this? Hello? Come on. There you go. Yeah, no, if they tweet some bullshit like that, I'm gonna have to stay off the internet, away from Twitter, you know? It's not gonna be good, it's not gonna be pretty, and they have to know that, right? They have to know that we're losing our minds for new FNAF news. They have to know that. We need something. We need crumbs. We literally, like I said, and some people have been saying this, just the title. You don't have to, you know. I mean, obviously it'd come with a picture or something, but just the title. You know how much we could theorize of just the title? Oh my goodness. Yeah. We need some sort of closure too, or some sort of follow-up on Chica's Secret Party, because that's just our kind of like, the consensus is that it's kind of teasing the next game by being really weird and stuff. I just use my... Alright. I keep wasting those, but I always forget I have them. Now I gotta go down. Down here, yeah. Yeah, I don't think we'll ever get to play Chica's Secret Party. Obviously, there is a fan game by Toasted Perfection. It's really difficult. Wait, is this... No way, I literally walked right back to where I was stuck. I literally did. Oh my god, bruh. This is not the right way. I have to go up there and then down. There you go, there you go. I'm good. Don't worry about it. Back there. And down here. Right? There you go. Got a good amount of health now. This music's so chill. Another key. I did not make it past the cavern last time, but I did make it to the cavern. Wait, oh, where's a key? I only found one. You guys think we'll see Bonnie, like Blue Bonnie? Because isn't that weird? Glamrock Bonnie being just completely absent from Security Breach, and then, I mean, it's not like Glamrock Bonnie, but then that Blue Bonnie mask in Help Wanted 2, like the Princess Quest, and then the Blue Bonnie and the mural. I already brought all these things up, right? But then I'm like, I still don't know what to make of that. Other than just saying like, oh, it's a parallel, which is fine, but then even then I don't really understand what it's supposed to, I don't know. For the first time in a year, I get to reload Scott Games every hour, hoping something's there, like it's 2016. True, someone has to do it. And you let us know, okay? You need to sound the alarms. I'm gonna get, where is the key? Oh, it's up there, I'm blind. It's literally right there. Okay, now down. Down, and I think it's to the left. No. I see this arrow pointing right. I think it's to the left. Yeah, it's down. There you go. And over here, right there. Jesus. An abomination. What even is this? What piece of merch is that supposed to be? Hey. Oh. Nothing's changed. Oh, every 10 minutes posting, nothing's changed yet. You know what I was saying is that, like, I'm sure you guys know Johnny Vlogs, right? He does FNAF news, and he's happy to do it. He's a FNAF super fan, and he dedicates himself to it. He's very dedicated to, like, breaking FNAF news and stuff. And it's like, why don't they utilize that more? I don't know. I mean, I think he did go to the FNAF 2 movie premiere, which is cool. But I don't know. I get it. You don't want, like, certain people to just be more special for some reason. Like, I'm not saying tell Johnny Bucks what you won't tell everyone else. But he has this platform that he's, you know, like I said, he's very dedicated to FNAF news. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like they might not utilize that enough. And then, I brought this up in, like, Bronfilm stream. I was so shocked and a little offended by how Markiplier was, like, kind of just left in the dust with Secret of the Mimic, which is like, okay, Markiplier is not like the biggest FNAF super fan, but like he's like a staple of this community. Obviously, he's a big part of the reason why FNAF blew up. And like, you know, they sent like a little care package or whatever to John FNAF. That's not the right word to use, but a little like goodie promotional thing to John FNAF. I don't think Daco got one, just John, which is, you know, again, kind of weird because like Daco's one of the big, he is actually a big super fan of FNAF. Daco's the GOAT. Because it's funny, it's great. Daco plays the games and he theorizes about them, you know, versus like, for example, other people really just theorize, they don't play the games. And then Daco did get one. Okay, that's great. But then what about Markiplier, right? And I get it that he's not the biggest FNAF super fan, but then bro didn't even know until like 3 days before Mimic came out that there even was a new FNAF game coming. And like, why would they leave Markiplier behind? Is just what I'm confused about. Because then, you know, like I said, he has this platform, and why don't you utilize that? You know, I mean, he's not obligated to play the game, but then you could send him a thing and be like, we're really excited, and we want you to enjoy this game that we've made and worked hard on. Here's a little, you know, promotional package that you can open and whatever. Yeah, I mean, everybody knows the marketing for Mimic. Not good enough. I was watching Markiplier's. Hold on, let me catch up on chat. It's only like 2 people, but let's see. For the first time in a year, I'll have a reason to actually return to Twitter, specifically to reload every 5 minutes. Yeah, I know, but no Daco. Yeah, okay, I did read that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have the notifications on for Steel Wool, obviously. They gave me a literal heart attack the other day when they tweeted the YouTube link for It Doesn't Matter. Great song. I love that song. So great. And amazing music video. But it literally gave me a heart attack. I was like, no way. I went through like a crisis because I was trying to get my Chica Secret Party video out, like uploaded, before the anniversary, before any news. Because I was like, you know, between, when did I upload? Yesterday? I was like, people need something to watch in the couple days before the anniversary, and if we get something on the anniversary, like big news, I was like, well, that's all we're going to talk about, right? So that was like my deadline, and I freaked out when I saw that YouTube link from Steel Wool. I was like, no way, but it's okay, no biggie. Yo, this place is huge, bigger than I remember. I have not gone to the cavern yet. Hello. What's this weapon? I forget. I have like I have a flamethrower, a pizza, a foxy helmet. I don't really know which one's better than what. It is pretty weird because sorry, I'm reading chat. It's pretty weird because, like, presumably they at least thought about it, not even with just the merch, but with how many people got the game early. Who got the game early? I don't actually know. I don't know if you know either, but I don't know who got the game early. To give a slight defense, I feel like him not knowing about it is probably why, unlike the others who constantly talk about FNAF specifically, Mark, while important to the fan culture, isn't as invested. But he still played it, right? And that's kind of my point, where he plays the games. And I feel like, didn't they think that he might play this one? Like, didn't they anticipate that? And I think the whole point that I'm saying is, like, you know, they probably didn't. And I think that was, I don't know, I was shocked. And I get it, they're not us, you know, they didn't, like, they make the FNAF games, they don't watch other people play it, so I guess maybe they didn't click to them how, you know, it's still really important. If you guys have seen, I'm sure you've seen Markiplier streams lately, like 100,000 people watching him play games that came out, like, you know, 10 years ago, FNAF 2, and then maybe, I don't know how many years ago, UCN and stuff like that. 100,000 people tuning in to watch Markiplier play these FNAF games that have been out for years, right? Obviously people are gonna tune in to watch Markiplier play the newest FNAF game. So to me, that's one thing to still, I'm like, I cannot believe, I was so shocked to hear that, like, Markiplier, I mean, first of all, they didn't reach out, they didn't really anticipate it or use that, and it sucks, you know? And it really, my heart shuddered into a million pieces because I was watching one of the Markiplier streams, and he was like, and I was saying this a little bit with Shadow of the Mimic or whatever. And I was like, Shadow of the Mimic? Oh my god. He didn't even remember. He didn't even remember the name. That hurt my soul. That literally hurt my soul. I love Secret of the Mimic. One of my favorite games. Like, genuinely. One of the best FNAF games. In 1 year, FNAF is going to be an angsty teen. Oh my god, that's true. Almost 13. Shadow of the... Yeah, he literally called it Shadow of the Mimic. I said, oh, I put my head in my hands. I said, oh my god. Okay, let's see. Daco, Corey, that makes a lot of sense. Fusion Gamer. I definitely remember getting it early. I think there were a few others, maybe 8-Bit Ryan. Okay, that's cool. Daco, Corey, Fusion. That is great. That is great. Yeah, and that's not a bad lineup at all. That is great. Again, GOATs and OGs and dedicated fans. And even though Markiplier's not a super fan, I just think it's weird that he was left out. And I think it played a part in kind of the lack of marketing. Because you gotta do your marketing on your own, right? But then there's creators who will, you know, just basically on their platform, obviously, show what they've been working on and stuff like that. Or what they made. Like, Markiplier, like I said, and he's been really enjoying UCN and FNAF 2 and doing that stuff. Even though he's not a FNAF super fan, he likes FNAF, you know? I don't really know what my point was there, not gonna lie. Just, it was weird that he was left out. Who's the boss here? I forgot. Oh, yeah. Mug. The Mug Freddy. Hold on. Can't even hit him. Jesus. What are these little Freddy plushies flying out? Cute. Oh my god, he's so fast. I literally can't even hit him with a flamethrower. I got him. Bootleg Foxy's, man. Oh, I got like a bootleg Ennard plush. And it's honestly still really cute. I'm happy. I got it at the antique mall, so. And he was like $7, and I was like, hell yeah, I'm getting an Ennard plush, and it's the best thing ever. I'm so happy with it. OMG, the Freddy mug. I think, yeah, wasn't that Freddy mug at, is it supposed to be a bootleg? Because I feel like I've seen that at, like, Spirit, or I might be making stuff up. I've seen that plush before. OG Silk Song DLC on screen. That's crazy. I don't really know much about Silk Song. I'm not a big gamer, guys. I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Wait. No, I remember getting, like, stuck here or something. The music here is great, though. It's like the underneath world in FNAF world. How are you gonna put a pizza in the box and then just shoot the pizza? Okay, whatever. That plushie is a boss in a 5 Nights at Sonic's World fan game. Huh. Interesting. I don't think I've heard of that. Oh shit. Yes, this shit. Oh my god. No. I swear. Guys, be ready. You guys don't even know. I don't even know. But then wait, but I thought I made it past this last time. Got him? What do you mean? Am I stuck here? Am I literally stuck here? Is there no way out? Oh hey, look at that! Oh. It almost baited me with the box. Oh my god, look at how close I am. I almost... Oh my god. It's really... Oh, okay. Don't worry, I got this. What do you got? Helmet by pet? Wait, what do I have? I have... Mr. Cupcake, I have a fire... I haven't upgraded in a minute. Let's see. I don't know which helmets or which things are better, but let's just switch things up. I'm gonna buy exotic butters. Tiki helmet? Wait, let's shoot. Oh, that's the butters. The butters are shooting out. That's so cute. What's the weapon too? Yeah, I'll switch it up. Cause oh, the bees from FNAF World. Or the wasps, I guess. Damn, look at how much they're shooting. All right, these are good. These are good. And a little more range, I think, than the flamethrower. Oh my! Well, literally, what happened? What happened? What was that? I can't even process what's going on. I got this. I got this. Hello? Yeah, pretty cool weapon. I think oh my god, bro. Okay, you're... But I swear I got past this. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm literally at 28 health. Dang. Okay. Don't get the coins. There you go, there you go. Shit. Oh my god, I can't believe I lived. Oh, what was that? Okay, this is kind of basic. I should have kept mine. Wait, it says down there, but do I trust that? Oh. Down where? Maybe I shouldn't have. Hello? Okay. Kill it! I'm gonna die! Oh my god, I'm at 14 health. Oh shit. Oh my god. I didn't even notice my health got that low. Alright, let's switch it up. Wait, this is where I was. I get stuck. Well, actually, this one, I feel like I might actually be able to do it. If I'm just, like, not bad. Which might need a miracle. Dang, I know. Seriously. I'm way back here, but at least I know what to do, kinda. And, I'm kinda just chilling. It's kinda just a chill stream now. I don't really have much to talk about anymore. Those weren't one of my predictions. I went crazy earlier with the Kraken, Sun, and Moon, and stuff like that. So if you want to hear about that, if anyone's watching a VOD or join late. Wait, I'm broke right now. What am I even... I can't even buy anything. There you go. Hello, Freddy. Hot cheese. Gonna roll hot cheese. Oops. Come on. go. Nice, got a helmet. Oh! Oh, now I attack with rainbows or something? I like this music. I'm definitely gonna use this in future videos. It's great. I'm gonna find the Chica in Space 3 soundtrack on YouTube. I actually like this one. Hello? Do I have to like get it dead on? What? Why is he not dying? Oh, I think it's just an obstacle. I literally have to just... What? Okay, there you go. So do I like summon rainbows now? I guess the real Chica in Space for the friends I made along the way. Yeah, it's called Chica in Space, but then she's like underwater and here? Like, is this supposed to be a different planet? I don't know, but I like this spin-off game. I was gonna say spin-off game, but I haven't played the other ones. I don't know. Oh, I saw like Dako's old video on this pop up on my feed, and I was like, wait, that looks cool. Like, as soon as I saw Felix, I was like, I gotta get in there myself. So, I'm good at the game. I found it on Scott's Game Jolt. So it's called FNAF, the movie, the game, but obviously it was a troll. And it's Chica in Space 3. Pretty cool. I don't really know what happened at the end of it. I mean, probably just a teaser, right? For something. I need a better weapon. I don't really like hot cheese. Come on. If I die again, that's it. It's over for me. I don't have the fortitude, the mental fortitude to try again. I might do another one, and then I'll just hop off stream. But this is fun. This is my first ever stream. I don't know. I was kind of nervous about it, but once I started rambling, it just came. It just came to me. The nerves went away, and the insanity took its place. Wait, so I can kill these guys. So what happened with the other Freddy? Or can I not? Seriously, my weapon sucks. Where's Lolbit? Where's Lolbit when you need him? Okay, excuse me, sir. Oh shit. I gotta not lose all my health before I get to the... I made it past the party hat last time. And I made it all the way to the cavern. It's like a double level, you know? So it's this and then the cavern. The meme cavern. Look, I can't even destroy these. I need a new weapon. Come on. There you go, there you go. What do I have to do? I'm not really paying attention. I'm like zoning out. Okay, I think there's another locked door and then another key. Am I cooked if I heard the word insanity and thought of the FFPS insanity? FFPS, an extra F in there. FFPS insanity ending? You might be cooked, bro. Actually, I did. I'm scared. I'm scared. Like that. I'm scared. In general. I'm scared to like salvage the animatronics in Pizza Sim, but I did went and got the insanity ending. I bought the egg baby, and that thing is actually huge. Like that thing is humongous. Genuinely, it's like, let me see. I have it. Let me see. I know I'm doing something, but I kind of wanted to open that. Because I just have it. Wait, hold on. I think I just messed with my resolution here. I'm so fucking scared, literally. I still need to actually play FNAF. Yo, I literally just played FNAF 1 for the first time, like a month ago or something like that. Like a couple weeks ago. Not too bad. Not too bad. I know the lore, but I've only ever played FFPS and 1. Yeah, same. Literally same. And World. FFPS, I've played some of that. Yeah, twins, literally. Because I'm scared. I'm scared. So, you know, I have fun with the tycoon part in FFPS. I played FNAF 1. It was, you know, a little scary, but whatever. I got past it. Yo, I can't... My game is, like, not full screen anymore. I hope it looks fine. No, it doesn't. Let me at least fix that, because I don't know how to make it full screen again, so there you go. Cool. What was I saying? And I played FNAF 4. I just, started playing FNAF 4. And I'm doing the hard mode. I did easy mode and really easy. Like, I got to a point where I was just God mode. But of course you can't really get anything more than like the owl ending playing easy mode. Now I'm going in with hard mode and it's decently challenging, and engaging. It's still just as confusing. Like I said, if you get lost in FNAF World, just cheat. Like, just cheat. Just look up where's the glitchy grave. Like, yeah, FNAF World literally to it. Yeah, but super fun. Love it. What am I doing? I got one key, right? I got one, and now, okay, let me just follow the arrows. Probably a good idea. And I need a new weapon, like ASAP. Down here, right? Have I been down here? Okay, I just need the key, which is probably down here, but up here, right? No, it's up there. Damn. Okay, I got it. Well, at least get to the meme cavern. I gotta get past that party hat. How did I lose like 100 health last time? I was like at 14 when I got to the party hat. I don't know. Okay, not here. Here? Yeah, it's up there. Okay, cool. There you go. Okay, I should be really, I don't know. It's hard with this hot cheese gun. Oh, killer. Oh my god, bro, I can't double jump. There you go, there you go. Got it. Oops, I used my super. Alright, we got this. Hot cheese. It's this way, follow the arrows. There you go, perfect. There you go. It's tough. I definitely didn't know what. Oh, you know what? I think it might have been in that troll section with the spikes and stuff. Oh, there you go. Hello. This one's even worse. This is like a bunch of coconuts. But you know what? I just want to switch it. Look. Oh wait, watermelons. Okay, never mind. I thought it was a. That did not look like what she. Oh no. Yeah. I'm sure. Is it just me or do you want just slightly faster than the camera? Maybe. They also got like this foreground here with the caverns, just to kind of give it an illusion of sliding through. Maybe. I can't really tell. It's kind of imperceptible to me. Alright, watch out. I got watermelons. Doing pretty good on health this time. I just gotta not lose it all with the spikes. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Now we're at the party hat. No, this thing. I forgot. Oh my god, it's so hard to avoid. I got it. Come on. Shit. This would be a good time to have the bees. There you go. Sweet. Oh shit. Better turn outside. Okay, 94 health, not the best. Alright, we're here. Something happened here. Okay, not there. But it. Oh, a little bit's up there. And then not here. Alright. I'm just gonna assume it's supposed to end up here, because I do remember being here last time. Hey, I guess it might be like the same area. Yeah, this is just literally above where I was. Alright, buy weapon. These are the bees. Let's go. Or the wasps, actually. Heading off. Bye, y'all. Bye-bye. Thank you for being here. We're not gonna talk about that. I'll hop off in a minute. I hope I make it to the meme cavern. But after that, yeah, I should take care of my hunt. Right. I never learn. But I'm actually not losing health, I just teleport, right? So, that should be good, theoretically. Don't get those. There you go. Damn it! He got me. I think that was Foxy. It looked like the Foxy fighter. But I don't know, it was too fast. Okay. And luckily they don't repeat, like it's not any Chica's Magic Rainbow sort of thing. Okay, just go up here. There you go. Get him! Or get it. Get her. I don't even know. Get it, my bees! Yes, hell yes. I'm all powerful now. Alright, ouch. There you go. Not bad. Oh, I made it. Let's go. Hey, this is fun music. Wait, what is that? You see that over there? In the ice? That's Fetty! That's literally Fetty! And then I think it's who is that? Is that Carlton? Is that William? It might be William from like the novels, graphic novels. But it looks like Peter Griffin. It looks like the wrong one, you know, like the one that Vicky Post made or something. And look, it's the Nightmares. Yeah, Nightmare Chica, Foxy, Bonnie, and Freddy. Interesting. Go my wasps. Oh shit. Go my wasps. Get them! Drunk fun time Freddy. These guys killed me last time. I fell on the spikes and just like I couldn't recover. Hey. But how am I actually supposed to get over? Damn! I can't even process what's going on. Fetty, yeah, literally. This is Meme Cavern. Okay, I got a helmet, but how am I supposed to go over there? Just double jump. Oh shit. I'm so bad at double jump. There you go. Alright. Guys, I'm not gonna live past this area. Oh my god. I'm literally gonna die. OMG, I couldn't even see him. I had to lean into my screen. Yeah, no, I didn't notice them last time. But they're there. Fetty and... I don't really know. Okay, pray for me. If I die here, I'm just gonna hop off stream. I gotta like, do laundry, do some dishes, clean up my house, get my shit together, you know? But this has been fun, and I got some good predictions out. I will try my best. I will say that. Try my best. I don't know what to expect here, so I'm just gonna jump as far as I can. Damn it! I guess I shouldn't have. I'm dead. I'm literally dead. Oh my god. Well, thanks for watching, guys. This has been fun. Yeah, you know, feel free to go and play this yourself. FNAF the movie, the game on Scott Cawthon's Game Jolt. Thank you for tuning in. I got all my predictions out. I can't wait for tomorrow. I really hope you get something. And yeah, this has been fun. That's a goofy looking Nightmare Bunny. Yeah. Alright, yeah. So thanks for tuning in. This has been really fun, yeah, and I'll stream sometime in the future. Thanks for watching. Bye bye, guys. You guys have a wonderful day.